I know that there's gonna be some people in the comments saying, "Oh well, you probably got banned for a reason. Nobody gets banned for no reason." No, okay, just listen to the whole story. So, 2 days ago, I was on Dueling Network doing the stuff that you'd be doing on Dueling Network, dueling people, and unfortunately, I was coming across a lot of troll decks. I'm like, seriously, I hate playing against those. Anyway, I was up against this one player, and at the start of the match, he said, "If you quit, I'm calling the admins on you." Like, that's pretty stupid, and I, I was, we started playing the duel. I wasn't feeling like quitting at first because he hadn't revealed what deck he was playing. So as the duel went on, it just proceedingly got worse. He started playing a card that wouldn't let me summon any monsters. He also played a spell or trap, I can't exactly remember, that wouldn't let anyone... Okay, the monster wouldn't let anyone summon any other monsters other than that one. And then he also played a spell or trap, I think it was, that didn't let anyone else play spells and traps. And the worst part is, he didn't even bother attacking me with the monster that he had. It was at least 2,300 attack. He could have ended the duel there, but no. He decided to drag it out longer than it needed to be. Like, I'm a usually very cool guy. I would have ridden out the duel and see where this would have went. To see if I could have gotten a card, to see if I could possibly get out of the situation. Eventually, then he started calling me a noob and how I'm bad at the game for using pendulums. Now, I know pendulums are getting a very bad rap recently, and all, but I like pendulum decks. There's nothing wrong with that. So some words were said back and forth. Eventually, he just really started to wear me down until, well, some swears were thrown. Well, one swear. Pretty much told him to tell me to... I basically told him, "Hey, leave me alone, you... A word." I don't know if this is what caused the ban, but because... There's no way it could have been, because... Well, I don't know. I looked it up on the rules. It said nothing about calling other members words. Only said swearing to administrators. Now, considering there was no admin on Dueling Network at the time, I'm possibly thinking that's when the trolls possibly come out, like this guy was. I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. I'm just really angry at the situation. So eventually, I quit the duel. Couldn't take it anymore. And I was pretty much done with Dueling Network for the day. So, and eventually, 2 days or a day after, I decided to go back on Dueling Network to see, after I was over the situation, log in, and it said I'm banned. And, like, I'm thinking this, I don't know. Considering I checked up every so often, I did, over the days I was taking a break on it, check up every so often to see if I was. Just to see if his threat was an actual threat. And it didn't happen that for those 2 days, but when I logged on today, it said I was banned. I eventually appealed for it, and they said I was using a which eventually, it took an hour for them to reply to it. That's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, they said that I was banned for using a proxy server and using Dueling Network in a public location, i.e. school, libraries, other stuff. Now, for Dueling Network, I did use Puffin. Or, I was using Puffin for a lot of it. But here's the thing. I was using Dueling Network on Puffin for about a year, or almost a year. And now they just get me. I don't get it. That's so stupid. They wait a year to deal with the problem. Either that or the fiasco of 2 days ago maybe caught their attention, I don't know. But anyway, I'm surprised they didn't nab this guy, too. I don't remember his name exactly, but I wonder if they nabbed him, too. He was doing so many things that were against the rules. He was slowly playing. He was basically making it unplayable. Neither of us could do anything. Even though he could have clearly attacked to end the game, he just felt like dragging it out. It's just stupid, and I really hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Trolls too. Especially on Dueling Network, because since it's an online thing, they can kind of get away with it. Well, in real life, although I don't condone this, maybe in real life you can literally just reach over the table and punch your opponent in the face, which I do not, you shouldn't do that at all, but still, that's just saying, they know they can't get more or less punished for it in real life. And to be honest, you shouldn't use a troll deck in a competitive environment. That ruins it for everyone. The last time we had a major tournament at my locals, someone played a troll deck and ruined it for everyone. In fact, after that whole fiasco, we weren't allowed to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments at our locals anymore. So, or at least at that store after the whole incident happened. So our locals was moved elsewhere. Or at least for major tournaments. Well, local tournaments, that is. I'm really sorry if I'm not making much sense. It's just, I don't know. Okay, while we're on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trolls, how about we talk about them some more. They are some of the worst kind, as I said, especially online, because they know there's no real-life consequences, more or less, although things on the internet can follow you forever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the things that doesn't really have that big of a lasting effect. I mean, because since it's just a game, you can't really call police on such things as this. Yeah, I see this video isn't really going anywhere, so I'm just really disappointed too, because I had a lot of content involving Dueling Network planned for the channel, such as deck profiles, some duels. Guess all those are at the window now. Goodbye, and I don't know, hope to see a video from me in the future, I guess.